guys. So Derek's making his way down here, but Mike's obviously not here. He's invisible tonight.
He's a loser.
Yeah, he's a loser. He had some other things to do, so now it's just Derek and I. And as you guys can probably tell, today is patience. So yeah, how do you feel about patience?
Patience. That's all I gotta say is patience.
I don't like patience. I think patience is the hardest thing. I've been told so many times that patience is
Key?
no. When you pray for patience, God doesn't just give you patience. He puts you through trials to show you patience.
Mm-hmm.
And that's very difficult. Like driving. Do you have patience when you're driving?
It depends. Depends. You know something that I think is weird?
What?
Dad's with us. The camera doesn't focus. But when it's just me and you, camera's focusing A-okay.
We love that. So today is patience, and the big verse that I got was Exodus 14:14, and it says, "The Lord will fight for you, and you only have to be silent." And it's like you have to be patient and wait for God. And I think that it's very difficult to do. I know I have a hard time having patience with God.
Yeah?
Yeah. Or just patience in general. Like
Patience
today,
is
I had to
fun.
have patience
Yeah.
on the drive to church this morning and on the way to go get food. And
Oh yeah, have the lovely weather.
oh, the patience of the weather. I hate the weather. It's snowing here. If you guys aren't from Michigan, it is snowing a lot. A lot. Yesterday, it was not snowing. There was grass on the ground. And now there's like what? An inch of snow?
Less than an inch, but close.
Lord help us all. Anything? You got anything?
Patience is a road to wisdom.
Huh.
Wisdom. Patience is key.
So if you have patience, you have wisdom?
So when Dad has all that white stuff down here, he has a lot of patience.
Oh my goodness. If your dad is watching right now, I want him to tell us if he actually has patience, because
he's been down that road of patience. That's why he has all that wisdom now.
yeah. I like that one. It's wisdom.
Patience is a road to wisdom.
Yeah, and if you have wisdom, then more than likely you have patience.
Dad just has wisdom. He's
Not
very
patience?
He is not very patient.
I don't know. I feel like he is a little bit.
He's patient when he wants to be patient. When he's driving, he's not patient.
Yeah. It takes, if you guys are patient when you drive, God bless you, because I don't know how people can do that.
Patience is not the ability to wait, but the ability to keep a good attitude while waiting.
You know, people tell me I have good patience.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not driving.
Yeah.
Because I don't get angry.
Yeah.
Very easily when waiting.
Mm.
And I think it's because they don't know me, because I'm very impatient.
Yes.
All the time.
Yep.
Like I'm like, let's go on to the next thing.
Next.
I don't have, like traveling. So I wasn't here last week, and I was traveling. And I had no patience for anything. And then the gates that we went through, it got switched at the last minute. So then, we saw the board, so we were already at the right gate, but they waited until the last minute to tell everybody, and I was like, I don't have any patience to walk through this entire place to get to the right gate.
I'll throw a hissy fit.
You would throw a hissy fit?
Yep, I would be throwing hands with somebody.
Why?
Because I'm not walking all the way. I would hate walking all the way.
Yeah, we were at gate 111, or it was supposed to be at 111, and we got moved to 120.
Yeah, I ain't walking that far.
It was the opposite side of the.
Looks like I'm scheduling a new plane ticket. I'm gonna stay a couple more days.
Yeah. No, patience is not easy to do, and traveling does definitely test patience. I know my mom and I had some patience.
That's why I would rather drive places and not fly.
At least, so that's where my impatientness comes from, is because I just want to get there. And so if I just get there by plane,
you don't want to take the scenic route.
I just want to get there.
Yeah. You just want to get from point A to point B as fast as possible.
I mean, I've driven to Florida, so I knew what it looked like.
But everything changes every year.
That's okay. I did it once. I don't gotta do it again. And that's the impatientness of me. I'm just like, let's get there. Let's just be there.
Okay.
Yeah. You got anything else?
No.
I had another verse. It says, "The Lord is good to those who wait for him, to the soul who seeks him." And that is Lamentations 3:25. I hope I was saying that right. I don't know. And it kind of goes along with the other one, like he'll give you what you want, even if, like, you just have to wait for him, and he'll give you whatever you need as long as you're waiting for him. And I think that a lot of people struggle with that. I don't know if I know of anybody who has perfect patience.
I know somebody who had a perfect patience.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever think that he ever got irritated with people?
No.
And like was on the verge of losing his patience, but like
no.
No. I feel like he was like the chill dude that was like walking down the street, like, "Hey, what's up? What are you doing?" Not like,
"You want to join me?"
Yeah. Yeah. Like not. He was just kind of chill and kind of went with the flow, which is also very hard for a lot of people to do.
Just go with the flow.
Mm-hmm. And not taking control.
Then don't talk to my dad about patience. I can tell you that.
Yes. My mom just texted me and she said, "Be careful when praying for patience. God may not give you patience, but instead help you guide through situations and build patience over time." Which I like the building over time part, because like you're not just gonna wake up one day and have perfect patience unless you're Jesus.
Man, he had to have patience twice as much as a normal human being because he had to do woodwork too. He's a carpenter.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, with it over, like, I'm not just gonna wake up and be like, "Oh, I have perfect patience," because God,
I have to have patience with people at work.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. You probably more than me. I just sit in the office. I don't do much.
Well, it depends on whenever they try to go through a drive-through and say like, "Oh, this is a Thai drive-through." It's the same thing as a bank, but I can't say that to them. So, yeah, I know.
Smile and nod.
Yep.
That's when I don't have patience. I just start smiling and nodding.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Yes. Sometimes what a person needs is not a brilliant mind that speaks, but a patient heart that listens.
A patient heart that listens. Actually, today I was told that I had patience and a kind heart, which I thought was kind of funny.
Congratulations.
And I sit and listen to people. Like I have entire conversations where people just tell me about everything, and I just sit there and listen. It tests my patience because I don't always like to listen to them.
Patience is when you're supposed to get mad, but you choose to understand.
Can you say that again?
Patience is when you're supposed to get mad, but you choose to understand. That sounds like a Dr. Seuss rhyme right there.
Yeah, it does. No. Patience, yes, I do agree with that, because it's so easy, if you don't have patience, to just get angry and to scream and like yell at each other. But if you have patience, you're able to just talk through it and just understand what everybody's talking about. And I think Especially nowadays, people like to just rush into like screaming and yelling when it comes to disagreeing instead of like listening to the other person and like,
Taking a step back and
Yeah.
listening.
or just taking a step back and having patience and breathing through everything and then going back into the conversation later.
Have patience. All things are difficult before they become easy.
Very true. Very true.
So whenever you get a new job, you have to have patience with everything because it's going to start out difficult because you're entering a new environment, a new thing.
Mhm.
And then after that, then it's just an easy clock in, clock out.
Mhm.
Like Mancino's.
Like you get into the routine and
Yep.
it becomes fine, but you have to have patience before it becomes easy.
Mhm.
And the patience makes it easier throughout time.
Yes, just have patience driving through this winter this year.
I'm trying.
A lot of people just want to go, 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 and then some people just want to go slow, slow, slow.
Yeah.
45 and a 55, like.
I
roads are
am
bad.
that person when it gets bad weather out, I slow down and I'm that 45 person. And people get irritated with me. And when they pass me, I kind of just pray for them that they don't get into an accident up ahead because they were too impatient.
No, you just look at them and you just smile and wave as they got Christmas lights behind them.
No, I hope that I don't ever want people to get into accidents. When I
They said
pass
that they were
by
going to get in accidents.
or get pulled over, either way, I don't want them to get in trouble.
It was them stupid mistake.
It was. Yes. Whenever I
It's
drive
not
past
yours.
like accidents or something, I always pray for the person. I was like, hopefully they're okay. Keep driving. I'm glad it wasn't me. Thank you, Jesus. Please heal them. Keep driving.
Yep.
Oh, we did have patience when we were in Florida though.
Yeah.
So we were on a nature drive and we could have just kept driving, but we stopped and we called an ambulance for this lady that fell. And we had lots of patience because it took the ambulance forever to get there. And so it was testing our patience.
Were you guys in the middle of nowhere?
We were on a nature trail,
So
kind of
yeah,
outside of nowhere.
yeah. Nowhere.
Well,
It's gonna take them a while.
Yeah. And it tested our patience. I know by the time we had eyes on the ambulance, we had no patience left because we were like, why can't you see us? We're all waving our hands trying to get your attention. Why can't you see us?
They're blind.
And we were struggling with our patience.
Somebody just go to the main road.
Just go to the main road. Well, we were kind of a ways from either main road. But what was really cool is it was a NASA ambulance.
NASA. That sounds scary.
Patience.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else?
No.
I don't have any more verses, but
Dad needs to have patience. I need to have patience with my car.
Why?
Because I just want to get a new car and I don't need to be in a payment for a new car. So I just need to have patience with my car. Hope that it'll last me up to 500,000 miles before it breaks down.
Do we think whenever we're having impatient times to pray?
I don't think so. I think we start getting into like a rush where we just want to get this thing done.
Mm-hmm.
So we throw a hissy fit.
We're really good at throwing hissy fits.
Trust me, when our bathroom and our laundry room was such a mess and so destroyed, so Mom wanted, it's 601 by the way, but Mom wanted Dad to fix everything, like the upstairs bathroom, gut that room upstairs, fix the flooring, do the bathroom downstairs, and do the laundry room, all in a matter of time.
Mm-hmm.
And Dad started to get impatient with stuff because we kept on like reminding him, hey Dad, when are you gonna get this done? Hey Dad, when are you gonna get this done? And a lot of projects were unfinished for quite a while. So then and then Dad's just started picking it up.
Because the patience got slim.
Yep.
Yep.
I have very slow patience when it comes to wanting to clean my room. I don't want to clean it.
And I bet your mom has lots of patience with you because
No, she doesn't.
she comes in and
No, she doesn't.
She goes, you should clean your room. No, I'm good, Mom.
After about a week or two, she goes, Dirk, I told you to clean your room. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll get right on that. And then there'll be once in a blue moon where I decide to clean it.
I can't get this to load.
Get what to load?
My mom sent me a verse to read. She said this was also about patience. It's Romans 5:3-4.
Hmm.
Can you look that up for me? I can't get it to load on my phone.
Hold up. Every problem has a solution. You just need to find it. So you gotta have patience to find the solution in the problem.
Yeah, that's true.
So you just need to have patience for the problem that you're going through.
Yeah. Well, okay. My problem is technology. Do you know many old people that like technology and can deal with it?
No. A lot of people don't have patience with it.
The other Sunday, your dad was like, the computer's not working. I need you to come down to the church right now. It's not working. And it was just a button that you had to switch. It was like something with the worship songs, and it wasn't loading or something like that.
Oh, it was for the ad blocker stuff that we have. So we don't get ads during worship and all that.
Can you look up this verse?
What's the verse?
Romans 5:3-4.
Romans 5:3-4.
Yes.
No, it's actually something that's been searched for a while, multiple times. There you go, you gotta read it.
Not only so, but we also glory in our sufferings because we know the suffering produces. Oh my gosh, why is this so long? I feel like there should be a shorter version of this.
Give me.
Find a shorter version. No,
Because you just don't want to read it?
I don't have patience for the big words. I also don't have patience in school either. It's bad.
Here, you can read this one. It has better word choices.
We can rejoice too when we run into problems and trials, for we know that they help us develop endurance, and endurance develops strength of character, and character strengthens our confident hope of salvation. That was a lot.
There's a lot that's a lot.
Yeah.
Like patience.
Yeah. I don't know. What is one of your biggest moments where you have to have patience?
When do I need patience the most?
Yeah.
Probably during board trips.
Why?
I will be sitting in a van down at a landing. The pickup is a 5:30, and they won't show up until 6:15. 15 minutes before we need to get them off the water. Or there'll be a noon pickup because we open at 10, and we launch people and all that. Or we open at 9 and we launch people. But we'll get like noon pickups or later than noon, and they won't show up until like an hour and 30 minutes at their spot that they're supposed to be picked up because they want to take forever.
They don't want to paddle.
This is just coasting, just casually just paddling here and there. 2.5 hours. That's as long as it should take. A driver should not also have to sit there for another hour and a half waiting on them.
Yeah, if anything, if they were like paddling really
So
hard,
we
maybe.
normally have people call us while they're at canoe camp, when they're leaving canoe camp, so that we can adjust their pickup time from there. We don't have a driver sitting there on there for an hour and a half. Sometimes they don't even do that. So we're down there an hour and a half earlier before they even get there. Or we'll get people that are with like tubers that go for the public launch, and then they'll be down the river, and it'll take them about almost 2 hours just to get to Mud Creek, which is 45 minutes into your guys' trip. Yikes.
I'm sure at Mancino's you have to have patience with customers,
Yes.
like with people calling.
I legitimately make myself sound like an answering machine. Mancino's like, hey, pick up or delivery. And sometimes they'll go, yes. Like, pick up or delivery.
Yes. I know I used to work at Hobby Lobby and I had to have lots of patience with that job because.
Oh, you'll ask this one question. Pizza sauce or ranch? Yes.
Yes, both.
And then I ask them both and they go, no pizza sauce. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, when I worked at Hobby Lobby, I had to have patience when we were unloading the truck because we only had so many dollies that we could use. And so many people wanted to help, but there was not enough dollies for everybody to help. And some people were just standing around, and then we got yelled at because we were supposed to be doing stuff. And it was a whole thing. And then just people in general,
Just greet people at the front door. You're doing something.
Yeah. And then people, the customers would be like, where the heck is this? It's supposed to be on sale this week. And we're like, not this week, next week.
Sorry, online exclusive.
Yes. Or they come in and they go, what is on sale this week? Like we are supposed to be all-knowing human beings and know everything that's on sale. So we give them the paper and they're like, is this on sale? Well, is it on the paper? We can't say that because we have to have patience and be kind to them. And it's hard.
Kind and generous. Be courteous.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big word. I love my big words. I love my big words. Like vegetation, modification. I like the big words. They throw people off. You be talking, just throw in a big word. Huh?
And I have patience for you when you're talking.
Yep. Sometimes staying hidden is the best defense. So if you just stay back and watch everything and be patient, that's the best defense because nobody's going to look at you and go, they're a big threat. So then they won't jump at you and say, hey, is this for sale? So if you just
like to run and
hide yourself, have patience and calm yourself down, and then walk back out, you're going to have a lot stronger defense than you are offense.
I would purposely go into the bathroom to hide from customers, especially if they were regulars and they knew what was on sale when.
And they knew who to go to just to drive them nuts?
Yes. I would see them and I would go, it's my turn to clean the bathrooms. Whether it was or not, I was helping the person that was cleaning the bathrooms because I didn't want to be with them because I had no patience. Yeah.
Patience.
Patience is hard. What does it say? Patience is a virtue. Is that what it is?
I don't know. All I know is patience is key.
Patience is key. Yes.
Yes.
Do you ever? I don't know how to word this question.
I have to have patience with my family.
Yeah.
Mostly Danny.
Why is that?
Because she drives me nuts. I have to have
Siblings.
patience. Yes, siblings. Sibling patience. Devin also drives me nuts, but gotta love your family.
Love them because you have to.
Yes, knowing that you want to smack them across the face.
I mean, I'm an only child, but my dog, she gets on my patience. She gets on my nerves. And I have to.
She gets on your patience?
On my patience, yeah. She jumps on it like, how far can I test your patience before you snap? Some days it's 2 seconds, some days it's hours.
Some days you hear what you go, what was that? Ah, it was nothing.
I just tell her to go lay down and leave me alone.
That's what I do to Riley. He never listens. He always comes back. He comes back for round 2, and then round 3, and then round 4.
Yes. How?
What's not nice? Huh, Dad? What's not nice?
What's not what?
What's not nice? Riley? Huh? You want to throw some hands? Let's go. I got patience right now.
No, you don't. I mentioned to Derek today that we were going to do patience, and he goes, out of all of the words, why did we have to have patience? And it's like, because we all
wrote it down.
I did write them down. And hopefully Mike will be with us next week so we can continue. And
yeah, hopefully that loser comes back. He's slowing. He's sluggish. But he has a lot of wisdom. He has a lot of wisdom.
Yes.
Don't worry, Dad. I love you. I love you, Dad. You got a lot of wisdom, though. Thank you.
My dad has a lot of wisdom too. He's got a lot of gray hairs. My dad says he's been through a lot. That's why he has all the gray hairs. My mom says it's because of me that he has all the gray hairs.
When somebody has a lot of patience and they got a lot of time and they got a lot of wisdom, it's when you can't even see their hair at all. Did you pick up on that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Rick?
The baldness.
Yes. Rick has a lot of patience. And a lot of wisdom.
I used to say my grandpa had a lot of patience, but I used to also tell him that his head was growing through his hair. Because his bald spot was getting bigger. Yes. I think that everybody needs to learn patience, though.
Patience is key.
Yes. How do you think we can learn patience?
Taking a step back, checking the surroundings, and then focusing on what needs to be done.
Like taking a moment?
Taking a step back, taking a break.
Yeah.
That's what happens when we get busy at Mancino's and I'm stuck on oven, so I have to grab food out of the stinking thing. Everybody else sees me. We have somebody who's on their phone, looking at their phone, doing absolutely nothing as I'm just sitting there struggling. I'm like, you would think that they would see that ovens being piled up. Or you get one of those 2 employees that you work with that actually sees what's going on. You don't even have to say a single word. They're there at oven with you, helping you out. And then you got that one employee that just is off doing whatever he's doing. Sitting in the office just getting paid for looking at his phone. That drives me nuts. Makes me lose patience. So I say that most problems are because of him.
The managers, I feel like people that are like higher positions.
He's not a manager.
Well, people like managers, just they're like, they feel like because they're higher than everyone else.
Most of the managers that are at Mancino's don't really do that. Yeah, they're higher up in the grade and they have stuff that they'll come up with stuff that we need to get done before we close or before the night shift people come in. Mm-hmm. But we normally get that done halfway through the stinking day, right about 1 o'clock-ish.
Yeah.
We'll have mostly everything done except for like 1 or 2 things.
Good managers will act. Somebody was told me that if you are a good manager, people should know that you're a manager. They should see you as another employee, unless they read your name tag. Mm-hmm. Like good employees should be ones that are. A good manager should be ones that are involved with the employees.
So we have one person that's going that is like a manager, but he's still an employee. He's not on the manager list, but he's by far one of the best people to work with because he works with his team. He does everything that he needs to do, and he'll help out here and there whenever it needs to be done.
Mm-hmm. And that is a very, very nice manager. It's a nice person, no matter what, like No matter if you are the manager or all the way down to just like a receptionist, like assistant or something like that. No matter the level that you are, helping people always is the best, and patience is key when helping people.
A lot of people have to have patience, like firefighters, paramedics,
Yes.
and police officers. They'll have to have a lot of patience for all the people that they come across.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, you don't need a license to drive a car.
Yes. All of the videos that you watch about
Yes.
police officers,
Yes.
and you're like, how stupid do these people have to be? Do they not know the law? And then you just have to stop and take a breath and walk away. Yeah.
Well,
or like when they're driving and nobody's pulling over for them because they need to go fast and nobody's getting over. That would drive my patience.
they're just deaf.
They could be deaf, but more
Or they
likely
could just have the
yes.
music blaring.
I do that.
Trust me, there was a video where I saw a woman playing her music, and the officer. You were there when that video came out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Sometimes I do wonder if, like, by teaching somebody patience, if it helps us with patience.
A little bit.
Like,
It should help just like a little bit, because then you're under somebody else's wing that knows patience.
mm-hmm.
So.
But like, it's kind of like me with junior church. Like, I'm teaching the kids different things, but I'm also taking stuff away myself. So by me teaching other people patience, it also helps me with patience. Like when I'm like, if you are getting heated with mom and dad, and I'm like, it's okay, just breathe, it's fine. It's also teaching me patience, so then I don't snap at people as well. So it's like, oh, if I don't like it when somebody else does it, maybe I shouldn't do it. So, but that's all I have.
We are going to wrap things up here. Do you got anything to end it?
No, just have patience. That's
have
all.
Patience. Have patience.
Or at least try to have patience.
Patience is key.
Patience is key.
So, we'll see you all next week, and God bless.
I hope you guys all have a great night and a great week. And we'll see you back next week, probably around the same time. And I think we might do peace next week. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. Who knows?